back and say, now straighten your leg out. I don't want his leg to straighten out. Just to show you how quickly things can change, for those of you that have never seen a heel hook before. This fight's already over. I don't need to do anything else. I mean, it is rolling, getting up, passing, and that nonsense. That's how quickly things can change. So by doing this, I'm setting up a really easy heel hook finish. So if you were leg lock friendly, this is also one of the best leg lock entries I know into what I think is the most powerful leg lock position. This is called the stomp 411, where I'm preventing him from rotating while sticking him into a really vicious heel hook. Right? Most leg lock positions, if not all, you can't really control posture very much, and it's very hard to stop people from rolling. This stops him from rolling, and his spine is getting twisted up just by the lever to his hip. Right? And it's also putting his foot and his leg into the most compromised external, yeah, I think I get a little bit reversed sometimes. This might be internal rotation of the hip actually. But yeah, his leg is as twisted up as it can be before I create a giant bridge into the side of his knee. Right? So this is what allows that to happen. If his leg straightens out, it's not the end of the world. I'll get underneath it and I'll start doing other things. But ideally, when we go into our reach portion, so put your back down please. And just come back to face me, sorry, come back. When I get from here to here, the more I curl up on my shoulder and invert, the more likely I am to cover his toes. The more I go on my side and reach, the more likely I am to not be able, regardless of size, right? I didn't just magically get a foot shorter. And I did not just magically get a foot taller. It's just the angle of my hips, the angle of my shoulder that allows me to prevent his extension and complete the movement. Whether I want to attack the heel hook or not doesn't really matter. So make sure that when you transfer this hand into the armpit, this elbow is going to suck underneath you if it needs to. You come all the way here, and you should be able to reach over and grab your partner's foot, from the sole of the foot type grip to prevent the extension. Again, like I said, not the end of the world if you don't get it. They're still way behind, but you're going to have to do so much more work if you don't do that first part. All right? Let's keep going, guys. What you'll notice is that if you're trying to make this movement work and they start driving back into you, you just go right back to the twist sweep. Anytime somebody doesn't like you pushing into here and starts to drive forward, you can go back to that twist motion just so I can show you how that looks. If I'm going here like this and he starts to drive in, I just twist him, I keep my knee in his armpit and I just twist him down, right? I'll still have to usually hook the leg or do whatever, but if they're giving you that kind of forward pressure, don't insist on trying to go to the foot here, just twist them off to the other side, all right? Okay? Cool. 6 minutes again. We'll switch up bottom halfway through. Adjust your level again. I mentioned this before, but adjust your level to your training partner. If you're a lot more experienced than them, don't abuse that experience differential. The objective for today is for the person on the bottom to get to try this stuff out. It's not for you to show how good you are at smashing people. So if you're more experienced and you're bigger, dial it down so that they can work.